Hey, what is up, my name is Fire, and today I have for you guys my first ever game playing the Call of Duty World War II multiplayer beta. Now, keep in mind, this gameplay might not be the best, but I do go about like 22 to 11, I think, exactly at 2 KD, so it wasn't actually that bad, especially for my first game. So I was pretty happy with that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I was running around with the grease gun. This was like 5 minutes after the Xbox beta went live, so everyone's level 1 in the game. Most of the people were running around with the grease gun. I'm guessing most people chose Airborne. I think that was the most popular class, and that's the class I personally chose, or the division I personally chose. Now in this video I kind of want to talk about my first initial impressions on whenever I first picked up the game. Now I did talk about this a bit in my first impressions video, but I kind of want to extend on this a bit more and just talk about really how it felt whenever I first picked up that controller and first had a feel for the actual game itself. Now before this beta, of course, I was watching YouTube videos about this game for up to over a week on end. I was just watching so much videos. It was ridiculous the amount of time I was actually putting into YouTube just watching videos of this game. It was quite frustrating because all I wanted to do was play the game and I couldn't. But whenever I first got a chance to play the game, I was so excited. I was shaking with excitement because I was really hyped for this game, and honestly the game lived up to the hype in my opinion. Now whenever I first picked up the game and first picked up the controller, I said that it felt a lot like Black Ops 3, and it did. The guns itself and the way you move with a gun, it feels heavy. It feels heavier compared to like past Call of Duty games, and this is kind of the way Black Ops 3 felt. Whenever you use the gun, whenever you pick up the gun, or whenever you spawn in with your gun, whenever you're running around or whatever, the gun feels like it has weight to it, which is good. It has more of a realistic factor to it, which makes the game feel more realistic and better. Say when it comes to like comparing this to something like, say, Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare's guns just don't feel like they have weight to them. You feel like you're running around and you're the lightest thing in the world. You feel like you're running around as a feather, and all this double jumping and all this movement and everything, it doesn't feel very realistic, and I don't like that feeling to it. Even the older Call of Duty games have this, like Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty World War, COD 4, even Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1 I think had a bit more, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 had a bit more of a heavier feel, but even the past Call of Duty games do feel a bit more unrealistic. They're not supposed to feel realistic, but whenever you get that factor of the gun feeling more heavy and just getting that smooth 60 FPS that Call of Duty provides, it's really good, and that's one thing that Call of Duty can beat. And until other games follow in the way Call of Duty runs and the smoothness of Call of Duty will always be on top. Call of Duty will always be the #1 most selling game every single year until other developers follow up with this. But overall, besides from the movement itself, the guns itself felt very good. They felt very nice to use, and the grease gun specifically in this game, it felt fun. It felt really satisfying getting my first kill in the game. It felt really satisfying getting kills in this game. I really love the time to kill. That's one thing that I really love about this game, and I'll talk about whenever I make my everything good about this game. But the time to kill and the way your guns feel is absolutely amazing. I love the way gunfights go in this game because it's all about player skill, and whoever's the better player, whoever's the better aim, and whoever has the better aim and whoever's the better player is gonna win the gunfight. And I like that factor compared to something that we've seen in the past, even like Modern Warfare Remastered, Call of Duty Ghost, even games like Advanced Warfare and other games like that. They don't really have too much gun skill to them, but this game has a lot of gun skill, and I like that. Anyway guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to smack that like button down below and subscribe to more Call of Duty content. And yeah, I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.